It is traditional at this time of the year that we take a look at some of the excellent gift items available this Christmas for the motorist in your life.
Are you reading from a catalogue? Anyway, look. As we've established in that film, you're a Porsche enthusiast.
Yes, I am.
So what I've got for you here is a Porsche-designed training shoe. £310.
Ooh. Presumably, if it's a Porsche, the laces are extra.
Oh, yes, and the soles, and this bit.
Sir wants 2 shoes.
Oh, yes, if you want 2 shoes, that's 1,900.
Right, so what are you suggesting?
It's easy to fix Britain's town centres, rip up every double yellow line and sack every single traffic warden.
Oh,
The problem is solved. Everybody's running around going, town centres are dying, what shall we do? It's easy!
But if you allow people to park anywhere in the town centre, it can become impossible to get in or out.
No rubbish, it's true.
So you think parking restrictions are just out of spite?
Well, what else are they for?
You mean?
They go, hey, we did really well, we got a £12 revenue today from our parking restrictions. Meanwhile, every shop's shut.
It's actually, we need to have a more French attitude to parking. Because the rule in France is if there is a space that a car will go in, you put your car in it. Even if it's on a mini roundabout.
Yeah.
That is the rule.
James, why aren't we running the country?
Why are we presenting this programme with Noel Coward?
You were Mr. Toad last week, you really are moving around. Right.
You are a Mercedes fan, are you not?
Yes, I am.
So I'm sure you'd be very interested in the shirt Mercedes are encouraging their customers to buy this year. And I've got one for you here. Here is the Mercedes shirt. It's a vest with truck.
It's not a Mercedes.
It's a vest. It's a vest with truck
It's
on
not
it.
Mercedes,
It
though.
is, mate. Look, it says Mercedes
It is.
on it. Yes, that is
It's the
Mercedes.
Bruce Willis look. Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker. That's what they're on.
Ramsey Nesbitt. Beer and egg yolk stains are extra.
I would rather have that than a Porsche car.
Really?
I would. I'm going to be solved with this. £8.99. You clip it on your ear, OK? Right. Get sitting still. James, explain torque.
Torque? Torque is fantastically simple, Jeremy. It's just a force at a distance. That's why it's in pound-feet, for example, or Newton-meters. So...
It's waking me up as well. What's the point of that? I can hear
It is, actually. I'd rather be asleep with his lectures. No, they also say it can be used for drivers. So when you're driving, you can have it on your ear, and then if you nod up, it'll wake you up. Now, you know those air fresheners you can get for cars, OK? And they're always what they call Mountain Dew and Spring Breeze. Yeah, they're just... All they are, really, is just mildly scented bottles of sick, OK? Now... how much better would it be if your air freshener smelt of bacon? I mean, that'd be brilliant. Everybody likes, well, not Jews and Muslims, or pigs, because then they think they're on fire. But not them, but...
But nobody can make a bacon air freshener.
Well, that, you see, is where you're wrong. Bacon air freshener. But, and this, you'll love this bit, it says in the blurb it could be used by airline pilots.
What?
Oh, really? That's some comfort,
It's
isn't it?
reassuring, I think.
Yeah, mid-Atlantic thinking, well, it's OK because the fate of me and all these other souls on board this jumbo jet lie in the hands of a £7.19...
£8.99.
£8.99 Chinese-made earpiece.
I don't actually know how much a Boeing 747 costs, but I'm pretty sure the price isn't something 99.
Yes, moving on, another gift. This is bachelors. This is important. Pay attention. At some point, any day soon, you might persuade a lady to come back to your pad. And at some point in the evening, as things are warming up, maybe you're going to want to dim the lights. And that is where... this comes in. It's a Bugatti dimmer switch. She is going to operate that and immediately take an interest in what you will look like naked. Look at that.
Thing is,
that's
though,
hot.
at some point she may say to you, the lady, after she's fiddled with your dimmer switch, what time is it? And you can produce your steering wheel clock. Wow. And this will tell her the time and that you're a motoring enthusiast.
No.
Here we go. Now, Rich, would you like some pussy?
Well, it wasn't on my mind right now. It is now.
Pussy energy drink.
I see. I did
What
wonder.
flavour is it?
Flavour.
Leave it. Leave it.
Steady on, man.
Leave it.
Yeah, moving on.
Why
is it doing that? Newton said The opposite of any action? No.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, yes.
Rubbish. Every action makes you spin round in a lazy circle. Albania's public order minister was on his way to Greece recently to sign an agreement with his opposite number in Greece on cross-border crime, OK? And as a formality, the Greek police did a check on his car and found it was nicked. And that was the public order. And then, just so I balance this out, OK, neighbouring Macedonia, the Interior Minister was very embarrassed when police noticed her car was actually registered to David Beckham.
And the Reliant Scimitar, which you can see. Oh, no, it did. It looked
No, you've forgotten the rules.
Oh, God.
The law of the land states that if you say Reliant Scimitar, you then have to have a comma, and then you say...
Princess Anne has one of those, you know.
But you also have to say it in such a way that you assume that no one else knows that.
She is commonly thought of as being the hardest working royal, isn't she? I mean, she does a lot of work for a lot of people, raises millions of pounds all over the world, and yet she's still just known for having had a Reliant Scimitar. It must be wrong.
And her daughter is getting married, isn't she, later this year? And you just know the commentary is going... They'll wheel out a Dimbleby or a Witchell, and the commentary will be, there's the bride's mother looking radiant. She has a Reliant Scimitar, you know.
There's a fire. I had some notes.
Put it in there.
Sorry.
Put it in there. No, just... It's gone. There, it's gone. Forget the fire. It's no big deal.
Cats, you were saying?
Cats, what they do is they find...
That's worse!
You've set fire to the tree.
It's worse! It's worse! Oh, the tree's going up! Stand back!
Stand back!
It's quite dangerous!
Get back, television.
Can I suggest we move on?
No, seriously. I'm going to save the television, you idiot.
Pour some pussy on it.
That's a good idea. Yes, I put the Christmas tree out with some pussy. Bad news. Wow. You see the girl with the red beret on?
Yeah.
She's from Albania.
Hello!
Oh. And can I just ask, is it right that the word car means... and peach? Yes.
I thought you made it up.
No, he didn't make it up. She's actually from Albania.
Oh, fair enough. This week they were running this story about cyclists wearing video cameras on their crash helmets.
Yeah.
So that they can video, you know, examples of road rage and people cutting them up on their bikes.
But cyclists deserve it.
Say that.
Well, they do deserve... Just the other week... No, honestly, there I am sitting in a traffic jam in London, and a Frenchman, he was, tried to cycle between the pavement and my car, and after he'd removed most of the paint with the brake handle thing, he came round to the driver's door to tell me off in that silly accent French people have.
What, a French accent?
Yes, that. And I said to him, listen, if you just work hard, you could have a car.
Oh,